We have taken more than 25 flights on Frontier Airlines, but this is going to be the longest ever. Today we are taking a 6-hour long direct flight from JFK to Las Vegas on Frontier. Let's go check it out.
So for Frontier check-in, I think we may be a little early. We're gonna go to the counter and see if we are early, if we can check in. There's quite a few people ahead of us for a 6 o'clock flight to San Juan. Our flight is at 7:59 and right now is 4:45. So I don't know if they're going to open the counters for us 3 hours in advance. For some strange reason, we were allowed 2 suitcases and a carry-on.
Yeah.
I have no idea how. I do have status with Frontier, but 2 check bags. Look at this. Look at that. And our backpacks, and then 1 carry-on was allowed. The max size is about 60 linear, and the max weight is 40 pounds. So you got to make sure that you're underweight. Otherwise, that family are reorganizing. So if you don't want to reorganize live while you're at the airport, you got to really weigh the bags before you come to Frontier. And just like that, we were asked to come back at 5 o'clock. It's like
We're playing
it's like we're playing a video game. We did a line reset. Frontier, we're traveling on it out of Terminal 7 or any terminal 3 hours before is when they start, when their system actually start letting you check in. Another thing to note with Frontier is that if you want to check your bag, you can use the counter. But if you want agent assistant, and you just want to like go talk to them, print boarding pass or whatever, I think it's $75 per person. So if you know a few things about Frontier, then the travel is very cheap and convenient and easy. So we are back at the Frontier bag drop. Just waited maybe 5 minutes or so. Two checked in. Yeah. Thank you. You're all checked in. When you see that, we all got TSA pre.
It says Elite Gold Barclays.
So I have a Frontier credit card, and because of that, and then I signed up for some extra bonus points. So long story short, we have never checked 2 suitcases.
But this is also a flight that we have never taken before on Frontier. This is a long flight, 6-hour flight. So this is a new route for Frontier and a new flight for us. So we don't know why we were allowed this much luggage, but we totally did take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And it's winter, so we did pack a lot of warm clothes. Yeah, that is snow. Okay, so all of us, me and kids, are zone 2, but because Azhar has the Frontier credit card and a better status, he is zone 1, and we just checked we can all go in on zone 1 because of him. So
typically we are zone 4, so we are used to going all the way at the end, but it's kind of nice and refreshing. We're going first. We don't get zone 1s often, so this is kind of exciting for us. Plus we got 2 checked bags in. How cool is that?
yeah, we're still kind of shocked about it, how we were allowed, and we checked it in already. Because until the last moment, we couldn't really believe it, and we were like, what if this happens? What if this say?
Yeah.
So we were preparing ourselves just in case we read something wrong about 10 times.
And we didn't pay extra for these bags. When I was booking the ticket, it just showed that my profile had
that ticket allowed
2 checked bags and 1 carry-on plus 4 personal items. That's a lot of stuff for us. Flight crew is here drinking some Dunkin' on the way in. Interestingly enough, our crew is heading out. Overheard somebody saying that they have to do a security check, and we're going to be delayed by 30 minutes. So we are still in line. Alia's playing Sudoku with Isa. And that's how we're killing time until they start boarding again. Finally, I think we stood here for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Long line behind Alia, in front of us. Wait, it's like a mad dash for boarding zone 1. Yep, so zone 1
Yeah. We have the whole bridge to ourselves.
Yeah.
So we can be as crazy as we want.
This is the first ever place I've ever been to besides Legroom.
The first trip.
The very
and the
first
last.
trip that Khizr did, 4 months old, Alia and I, we flew to Vegas with him in a stroller, and there's pictures of us like in every lobby. Our mission, Alia, was to visit every lobby. Now,
Every lobby, every casino.
Alia
Mommy
and
and
I
Baba
do.
forgot me at home.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah. You were not even born.
Yeah,
course.
that's why they forgot me at home.
Yeah. Alia and I do not gamble, but we just went to. Our mission was to visit every single lobby.
And then pick our favorite.
Yeah.
We wanted to see all the lobbies and
Casinos are so good. Ali.
As you can see, this and this, they're bags from Amazon. Fits perfectly as a personal item on Frontier. I was very proudly displaying my fanny pack because my backpack is my carry-on.
oh,
That's why.
okay.
Typically when we travel, we are only traveling with 4 backpacks. No
Personal
other,
items.
as personal items, no carry-ons or suitcases. We are going on a 9-day trip, visiting Grand Canyon, traveling in New Mexico, and then 2 days at a resort in Utah, Bluff Resorts. So if you're interested, this is part of our visiting all 50 states by 2025. So if you're curious if we get to complete our goal with the kids to visit all 50 states by 2025, make sure you follow us along, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Good morning.
right. We're in the plane. We just passed by those Frontier big seats in the front. They had blocked the middle seat, and these are the economy seats.
23.
They look a little better than typical Frontier seats. Like they don't have the floppy
Armrest?
armrest.
Yeah. And the seat looks a little wider. I don't know if it's just me. It does look a little wider than
Yeah,
what we're used to.
yeah. We're gonna go sit down and show you guys a proper tour.
True.
Yeah, this is the exit row. We are right
You're
here.
in there.
Seat number 23. So as everybody else is getting seated, Ali and I are gonna give you guys a tour of the seat. Now the first thing I noticed right away, they do not have the Recaro plate. So these seats are not made by Recaro. Typically that's where it's written.
What I notice is the
Tray
tray
table?
table. It does look nice and big. Wow.
So see, little things that make us happy
Yeah.
is
Not that there's gonna be any meals, but this is nice. Like you can bring meals from or food from home,
Yeah.
or you can bring your snacks. Or if you need to work on your laptop, it's a nice big table and it's pretty sturdy. It still has the usual
It's just like a
back
netted
pocket.
back pocket
Yeah.
with open sides. So if
Yeah.
you drop anything, and even in the bottom, it's like Velcro. Sometimes
Yeah.
the Velcro is open, so when you put anything in here, it cannot.
You have to be mindful.
Yeah.
If it's not properly latched, your stuff can fall off and go under the seat.
Now talking about size, both Ali and I are 5'8". Man, this is
That's a lot of room.
for 5'8". That's pretty decent room.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can have my bag, which is like a full size bag, and then backpack, and then I can still just
Stretch your legs.
stretch my legs all the way. So this is pretty decent size, especially for a 6-hour flight. I think this would be very helpful. Now we did talk about this earlier. The armrest is nice and stable, sturdy. It's not the one that just falls off and make annoying sounds.
Like the one that metal bouncing sound.
Yeah, like tuck, 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 tuck. That's pretty annoying, but
Yeah.
this is nice. There is no headrest, of course, but
You know, somebody corrected us in one of our videos. We said there was no headrest. What we actually mean by there is no adjustable, foldable headrest.
Yeah.
There was a headrest, but it's just a static headrest.
yeah, but it does look wider to me for some reason. I don't know if it's just me or
Let's do a camera check
it
of the width of the seat.
it does look wider than a usual Frontier seat.
And as far as seat cushion, now again, this is a 6-hour flight and it's your typical Frontier seat. We have taken these flights for about 2.5 hours, 3 hours max, but never 6 hours. So this is definitely pushing the limit of a seat with this much cushion.
Snacks and drinks. Taste the adventure. Let's see how much the adventure costs. So if you get a bundle, you could get a non-alcoholic beverage and a snack for $7.99. A sparkling wine, a snack pack would be $19.25. If you just get a soft drink, it's $4. Juice is $4. Hot drinks, that includes milk chocolate, green tea, breakfast tea, all for $4.99. And the snacks are all $5.
When we went on Avianca, it was very similar, $4 for a snack or a drink. Now Frontier has a mission about wildlife. I actually forgot to see which plane we're in right now. What is the tail? But maybe when we get out, but you can actually see they're all about spreading awareness for endangered friends, and even on the map they have some endangered friends listed here.
The only difference would be Avianca does have some sandwiches or stuff like mac and cheese or noodles. They don't have a lot. They mostly have like packet chips or like other snacks like candy or
candy,
cookies.
Yeah.
So they don't have any sandwiches or any warm meals if you're looking for them.
Especially for a 6-hour flight, right? Like you understand for a 3-hour flight, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But a 6-hour flight, you want to have some snacks. Now we did bring some snacks from home.
We did bring a lot. Yeah.
Although this flight is to Vegas, and part of us want to wait till we get to Vegas and have a really nice meal. So we'll see how that goes.
So we are on an A321neo, and this is the safety card.
This is sitting in the back over there. Cheers, how's the seat?
How's bacon?
Since we boarded the flight as Zone 1, there's still people boarding. Now, Alia, we paid, this is the most we have spent with Frontier. We paid $240 per person round trip between New York and Las Vegas during peak holiday. So it's quite amazing that we can still get a ticket with 2 suitcases and a carry-on Frontier on December 24th for $240. The most expensive flight for us for Frontier, but it's still an amazing deal. There is no USB in the economy seat. So if you have devices to charge for this almost 6-hour flight, you should bring battery packs because there are no USB in the seats. Above you there are waiting lights, a call sign if you need some help, and your fans. Somebody is getting kicked off the flight. That's a first. Never had that before. I think this is the first time I've ever seen anybody getting kicked off the flight. I think for medical reason I've seen before, but never a situation where they had to like come in and ask them to be off. Now she is looking for his stuff because he just walked off the plane. So our flight is quite delayed. Now, half-hour delay was because the plane coming in was late and they had to do a security check throughout the flight. Second delay reason is they just off-boarded a passenger. And last reason is this. We now have to go get our wings de-iced. For anybody who has never taken a flight in a snowstorm, you're lucky if they give you a half-hour delay, because sometimes flights do get canceled, but luckily they're going to actually take these planes, get them de-iced, somebody then have to come and check the wings, then we'll be on our way. That's just the reality of flying. We're just lucky to be in a plane sitting comfortably. The actual flight time on this 6-hour flight is 4 hours and 58 minutes. When you're buying it end to end, you're sitting in the plane, I think, for total 6 hours. It's going to be a little longer for us.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal in into the buckle. To adjust, pull the loose strap internally. In the event of a water evacuation, remove the life vest under your seat when instructed to do so by a crew member. Pull the red strap to open the container, remove the pouch, and pull the tab to one side to remove the vest. Additional life rafts are located in the overhead bins. Location and instructions for use of these additional life rafts may be found in the safety information card.
That's de-icing. Putting a liquid on the plane. Chill, relax, enjoy a beautiful takeoff from a snowy New York City. And we're gonna pick you guys when we're up at 30,000 feet.
If you're not sleeping.
Delay, and the first 20 minutes was the flight was late and they had to do a security check. They actually sent us an email. Then they had to kick somebody off the flight.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird, but that was another half hour.
Yeah.
And then maybe about 45 minutes to de-ice the plane.
Yeah.
Now that was kind of cool to see when they were de-icing the plane.
But it did take a lot of time.
It did take a lot of time. We are more than halfway in our flight. What do you think about the seats?
I think it's very comfortable. I don't feel any difference. I did sleep for, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours.
We all slept.
Yeah, all of us slept.
Like
so,
all of us slept for, even I slept for about 2-3 hours.
Yeah, until now I didn't even know if there was, I didn't even think about the seats. Like I've been pretty comfortable so far.
No, I say if they had the recline function on the seat, that would really, really add to these long haul flights. But even without the recline, I think we are accustomed to these type of seats.
I think we have good practice, so we don't mind that at all.
Now, if you're used to Delta, American, or United, you may feel the difference. Seats can be a little harder than those other airlines. Other thing I noticed, which was unlike any other experience on Frontier, they did offer us free water. Alia was sleeping.
I was sleeping. I have no idea.
Yeah, so I actually got to experience some free water. The cabin is pretty nice and quiet too, and we only have an hour and a half left. Why don't I go in the back and show you guys a little tour of the Airbus's A321neo toilet. Here we are in the toilet in the back. Now this is the fun one because staff seat is kind of sticking into the toilet door, so there's like less space here, but I kind of find this door pretty unique. Here's your door lock, your coat hanger, your ashtray, lotion, your trash, toilet, napkin. So this is the back toilet tour. Now it's been a 6-hour journey, actually 7 hours for us, because we have been sitting in this plane since 7:15 and it's 1:45. But so far the flight has been great, and the seats, I'm not really feeling the hurt or anything, but we are used to flying on Spirit and Frontier quite a bit. Alright, let's head back to the seat. So we're gonna pick it up when we get closer to Las Vegas in our longest flight on Frontier. connections. And we're just gonna wait until everybody's off because we gotta go pick our luggage anyway. We are getting off our longest flight on Frontier. How cool is that? Bye, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go. Have a good day. Happy holidays. Welcome to Vegas. My 10th time in Vegas. We haven't been here in 3 years, and Alia's 5th. Issa's 3rd. Second? No, 3rd.
And kisses.
His is 4th. This is the one city where all of us have been here at different number of times. So that was our 6-hour flight that turned into an 8-hour flight because of all the delays. But we are here in Vegas. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this 6-hour Frontier or 8-hour Frontier Airlines flight, Airbus A321neo.
Yeah.
On this beautiful note, we're gonna catch you guys in the
Next one.
bye for now.
And
Issa's-
Issa's eating a snack.
Issa's eating
Kisses
snacks.
been playing games.
And
So it's
Alia,
been fun so far.
did you eat any snacks today?
I did.
Yeah, I have been eating a lot of snacks on this flight.